Alright, back at the dump in Goldsboro for day 7. I'm going to try about 7 feet over from the last spot. Alright, I'm getting down there. I've got a modern bottle showing at about the 14-inch level. And then this piece, I'm sure, is going to be much older. Yeah, it definitely looks like a blown in a mold soda. Alright, I'm barely scratching the surface of the layer, and I've already found some interesting specimens. That one ends with an M. Is that a Durham? It's a nice slug-plated one. And then the straight-sided Coke, that is the Wilson Goldsboro variety. And a piece of a blown in the mold whiskey. You can see one little piece of a letter embossed on it. And I'm getting back into some Punchinello shards, even though I'm at least 15 feet from the main source of these. And there's another piece, and another. Pretty thick glass. Well, got the hole opened up pretty big, but I don't have much to show for it. I just pulled this one out. Yep, would have probably been a $300 bottle. This is probably the 10th one of these I've found in this dump. And the backside heel of that same kind of bottle. And here's a piece of the older, just Goldsboro type. This is worth even more, probably $500. Not for the broken piece, no, for a whole one. And here's some kind of a whiskey from Richmond. And another Punchinello. And another Dannenberg Coca-Cola from Wilson and Goldsboro. Well, hopefully there'll be something in here. Another Punchinello. And then a Coke. Looks like the Raleigh mid-script variety. And another Coca-Cola. And another. So I guess I'm into a Coca-Cola hole here. That's pretty good. All I gotta do is find one whole one and I'll be pretty happy about it. I'm down 2 feet and 2 inches. I'm just now getting to the real layer. I was still finding pieces of plastic bag material at the 2-foot level. And there's another one of the 7 springs. Haven't seen too many of those lately. And another one of the Wilson Goldsboro Dannenberg straight-sided Cokes. And the older Dannenberg. And whatever, I don't know what city starts with an AB around here. Something different. I'm almost 3 feet deep now. Starting to find a lot more shards. Alright, got something showing right here. Looks like one of the center slug-plated Dannenbergs. And of course it's broken. And another Punchinello. And a property of Goldenrod from Sanford. Then we got yet another straight side. And another Coca-Cola. I'm saving some of the tops to use for repairs in the future. Oh, I got a beautiful piece showing right here. Yeah, it's definitely broken. Then I found 3 more of these shards all in one little cluster. All within 4 inches of each other. You don't see too many straight-sided Cokes that say USA on them. And another one of the Goldenrod from Sanford's of the different style. And yet another one of these beautiful Dannenbergs from Goldsboro. Looks like another Punchinello. Another Punchinello. And yet another. And there's that beautiful broken in half Coke. And another Punchinello. And yet another one of these. Well, I actually found the other side to that Durham Pepsi. I've never seen this particular variant. It's got a very rounded off bottom. And another one. And another one. And a couple more pieces. And of course, a Punchinello. And that would have been a Wayne Bottling Company. Very few pieces of those in here. And another one of the Coca-Cola types we see so many of. And another one. I just pulled a Punchinello shard off of the back of this shard. It's another one of these. And it's turning pink. The Pepsi company supposedly made some pink bottles and destroyed them all because they thought the color of the drink in pink bottles looked terrible. And yet another one of these pieces. And another one. The only intact bottle so far is a worthless unembossed medicine. But there is some potential right here. That is the straight side of Coke. But of course I feel it broken off right there. And there it is. And another one that is turning pinkish purple. And another one. But I have just found something I have yet to see in this dump. Goldsboro Bottling Company. I thought I might have a whole one, but I see the neck is broken off. But the majority of the bottle may still be intact. It'll be worth saving if it is. It's still a beautiful sight. Alright, there it is. Still worth keeping. I'm sure somebody would give me $25 for it just like it is. That one has a 500 on the bottom. I don't remember seeing any of those. All the rest had something else on the bottom. Well, I don't know if this dump is worth my time anymore. I think I'm going to have to find a new place to dig. 3 hours of hard labor and not one whole soda bottle. Back to the area where I started off. I think I'm going to dig a hole here even though I've only got 1 hour and 15 minutes. Alright, down 2 feet. Starting to hit the layer. Pepsi bottle. There's something else right here. Well, it might be intact, but probably not. Nope, of course it's broken. Just pulled out another Pepsi with the top broken off. And I'm getting into some good stuff here. This one possibly is intact. Feels like it is. Won't come out. Wow, pretty close. Well, I thought it was going to be whole. But it's just another one of these Goldsboro ones. Another one with just the top broken off. Yeah, it's one of these Pepsis again. Slightly different than the last one. It's got Goldsboro on the front side and a different type style of the Pepsi. So I'll still bring it home. Might get $5 for it. Well, it's kind of exciting over here because I'm finding so many close to intact bottles. That other hole was pretty much just little pieces. So there's another Pepsi for you. Then I got 4 more to saw off. Make Q-tip holders or pencil holders or toothpick holders. Alright, just found another really great shard. I just sold one of these a few days ago for $20. I'm talking about a broken in half one like this. Yep, the true cola. There might not be a single one of these known to exist in perfect condition. I'm thinking maybe the Coca-Cola company sued them because of the way the cola looks on there, and script is very much like the Coca-Cola. So maybe after 2 months they ordered all these to be destroyed. There's an interesting embossed amber piece there. And we got a crown top sticking out. Possibly a whole soda. Well, the crown top was a whole one. But it's just a worthless Armour's grape juice. Then right beside it, another whole bottle, but it's pretty much worthless. Also, probably a horseradish. But now that we're into a layer of intact bottles, we got a really big mineral water showing up here. So far, so good. I can see about 90% of the length of it. Alright, I think it's ready to come out. Wow, that's amazing. A bottle that big in this dump and it's not broken. It's a Veronica medical water. It's getting dark, but gotta keep going. Just found another one of these super rare straight-sided Cokes from Goldsboro. Quite possibly 0 of these known to exist in perfect condition. This is only the 3rd one known that is close to being intact. I can't see. There's another almost intact Pepsi and a whole bunch of lower halves. Definitely getting too dark.